Starting from pole for the 8th time this year, Sacha Fenestraz Josef Kaufmann Racing took a first step towards the Formula Renault Eurocup title this Sunday with the win at Circuit des Spa-Francorchamps. Second-place Will Palmer Race GP is now the only driver who stands in the way of the Frenchman taking the crown next month in Barcelona. Max Defreny Race GP completes the podium, while Red Bull Junior driver Neil Verhagen MP Motorsport is victorious in the rookie category. On Friday, the second qualifying session saw Sacha Fenestraz claim his 8th pole of the season. The leader in the general classification started ahead of Robert Schwartzman Race GP, Will Palmer, Gabriel Aubry Tech 1 Racing, and Renault Sport Academy member Max Futrell Tech 1 Racing. Starting grid Fenestraz seals win number 6 of the season. Sacha Fenestraz led from pole before Robert Schwartzman, Will Palmer and Gabriel Aubry all posed a threat at Combs. While the leader stayed in front, Will Palmer overtook Robert Schwartzman. Further back, Max Defreny, Max Futrell and Richard Verschoor MP Motorsport all surprised Gabriel Aubry before the safety car came out following the incident between Louis Leeds Josef Kaufmann Racing and Charles Malesi Race GP. After the restart at the end of lap 3, Sacha Fenestraz held Will Palmer at bay. On the following lap, Robert Schwartzman lost all hope of winning the title when he made contact with Richard Verschoor. Max Defreny inherited third place before being passed by Max Futrell on the penultimate lap. In the lead, Sacha Fenestraz pulled away from Will Palmer to take the win ahead of the Briton. Third-place finisher Max Futrell was penalized 10 seconds and dropped to 9th place for moving before the race start signal was given. Max Defreny moved up to third ahead of Gabriel Aubry and rookie Neil Verhagen MP Motorsport. Jarno Opmeer MP Motorsport finished a season-best 6th ahead of Daniel Tichtemardin Motorsport and Jafei Josef Kaufmann Racing. Initially 10th, Alex Peroni for Tech Motorsports received a 5-second penalty as he left the track and gained an advantage. Alexander Vartan in JD Motorsport inherited the final point on offer. Race 3 Sacha Fenestraz Josef Kaufmann Racing. It was a pretty difficult race. To be fair, the safety car didn't help because it reduced my small lead. After the restart, Will was very fast and he could have made the most of the smallest error to get by me. At half distance, I was able to break away from the slipstream to be out of striking distance, although I still had to look after my tires. I have a rather comfortable lead in the general classification and we will try to do our best in Barcelona. It was fantastic to have such a successful weekend at Spa. I have a rather comfortable lead in the general classification and we will try to do our best in Barcelona. It was fantastic to have such a successful weekend at Spa. Will Palmer Race GP. It has been a long time since I last stepped onto the podium. I inherited a podium at Circuit Paul Ricard, but it's not the same. This weekend, we were fast in practice, but we didn't do a very good job in the first qualifying session. We then got our act together, but yesterday I had to start 9th twice, and it wasn't easy to move up the order. Today, it was a good race with a nice move at the start of the opening lap. After the safety car period, I attacked hard and closed up to Sacha at Combs. Unfortunately, it was never close enough to try to overtake. Now, Sacha is far ahead in the general classification. I won't say it is over, but all I can do is my best and see what happens. In any case, it will be tough. Neil Verhagen MP Motorsport. It has been a very positive weekend for both the team and I. We put in some good qualifying runs and scored points in all 3 races. Winning the rookie category in the last race is one more bonus. I'm really pleased and hope that we can keep the momentum going in Barcelona. Provisional General Classification Drivers Points 1. Sacha Fenestraz Josef Kaufmann Racing 312.52. Will Palmer Race GP 263. Max Defreny Race GP 232.4. Robert Schwartzman Race GP 217.5. Gabriel Aubry Tech 1 Racing 209. Results subject to confirmation following technical and sporting verifications.